I shot my first guns today. John's been prepping me for World War III. Like that gun right there, your prized possession. How much is that running?
All said and done, all the work and everything, $5,000.
Yeah. That guy is popping off back there. Felt like we were in Chicago for a second. I ain't gonna lie. Nice. What's up, guys? By the way, we're at a gun range, so if you guys hear fucking bullets flying, what's up, man?
What's going
How are
on?
you? Can I make sure this is on, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
No, you're good. Yeah, it's on. All right. What's up, guys? By the way, we're at a gun range, so if you guys hear fucking bullets flying, it's because we're in the war right now.
Hopefully not whizzing by us, but pops.
So, John Soufia, right?
Yes, sir.
Gun activist, you would say? So, John's been prepping me for World War III.
Yeah.
I shot my first guns today, and I'll put a clip right now. That shit is hard as fuck.
It's not as easy as it looks.
No, not at all. Well, besides the 22 that you showed me. That one was easy.
That's like a BB gun almost, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's amazes me about shooting? How much equipment, and especially like competition and shit, like when I watch those guys, they have, like even your belt that you had, it had so much shit on it, dude.
I have it on now. But
oh, yeah. Dude, look at that shit. So, all right, so let's say practical competition. How much equipment are you bringing? Like, what all do you need? Magazine?
Like for a pistol competition, you'll have, I don't know, I have probably bring 10 mags, at least a gun, a spare gun if I have that. I don't have that yet because I can't afford that. But like the way the pros do it, they bring like 3 or 4 guns.
What?
Just in case when like they travel, one of them breaks. Yeah.
Oh, or jam or something.
Right. Yeah. Some that they can't fix.
Dude, how
in the field
baller.
right there, like gunsmith can't fix like right there, and then just use a different gun.
Dude, this shit really is a sport. I was watching like, it really changed when you showed me how to shoot like multiple at a time. That's when it got really hard because the plates like going across was pretty hard, but shooting that one, the one target, like what was it, 6 times or something in a row, that shit was hard. Or like 2 even. I don't even know how long have you been shooting?
Seriously, since last summer.
Okay, so it wasn't even that long.
Yeah, almost a year. I mean, I've always been into guns, always had guns, and
yeah,
like it was into old guns. You know, I had a bunch of old stuff, and then I like actually got into like, you know, nice competition stuff. Yeah, last summer.
What was the first gun you ever got?
Staccato, 2011.
What's that?
Like for competition or just in general?
Just in general. What kind of gun is that?
Beretta 92
Oh,
FS.
Beretta.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And we were talking about it earlier. The most common gun used for self-defense is the 9mm, right?
Yeah.
And we shot that. Or, no, we shot the 9mm bullets.
Yeah. The one I have right here. This is a 9mm, yeah.
Oh, that's a 9mm. Oh, see, I know nothing about guns.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing is so sick. He has a red dot sight on it. How much is red dot sight for that?
Oh, that one like $500.
Damn. So, like, one of your guns, like that gun right there, your prized possession, how much is that running?
That one is probably like, all said and done, all the work and everything, $5,000.
Fuck, yeah. Dude, that's like a used car.
Yeah, and that's with me doing all the work. That's like, I never sent it off to a gunsmith or anything. I did everything. And
so if you went to a gunsmith, you mean more?
Yeah, you have to pay labor, yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
What a baller-ass sport, dude. What geared you towards guns? Like, for what reason do you get... Like, for me, I have my own reasons that I just really enjoyed, but I want to hear what you kind of felt out of this whole field and sport.
Mainly, it was because my brother and my some of my best friends got like really into it. And should we pause for a second? Do you cut or no?
Nah, we'll let it run. We run everything good. Just keep going. It doesn't even matter.
So, yeah, my buddies were into guns, and I'm very competitive. So I was like, you know, I gotta shit on them. I gotta flex on them. You know?
Yeah.
Not really though. Because
how old is your brother?
He is 2 years younger than me. He's 20.
And he had guns first?
Yeah. No, but that really wasn't the real reason.
The real reason was that's hilarious. No, but
no.
then them having it, you wanted it, and then you kind of got into it even more. There's something I don't want to say masculine, but like there's something like really powerful about holding it. The first time I ever held a gun, my friend Griffin, who was also on the podcast, he's also a gun advocate as well.
Oh, nice.
He let me just hold one, and I was scared because I was like, dude, this could end someone's life.
Oh yeah, I mean, but so can anything else. I mean,
that's crazy.
Soundboard, I don't mean to touch it. My bad.
No, you can touch it. Okay.
The soundboard can end someone's life. You hit him in the head enough times.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
But the thing is, like, it's not designed specifically.
Yes.
To do that.
So there's something about holding it, but then doing something like this, it was completely different because you're just having fun. It was a lot of fun, and also the recoil was a blast. Oh yeah, fuck that beat up.
Fucking Hornet or some shit, Japanese. Anyways,
how do you feel about like the whole movement of like, I mean, I don't want to say liberal movement, but like of the Second Amendment, right? Of like,
I'm a huge
the other
Second Amendment
side-
advocate.
Yeah, I know, but like what? So you know how like the other side argues that guns should be outlawed, or the extremes say that regarding like school shootings and shit like that. How do you feel about that?
It's too late for all that.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
think it's just we're too.
There's
in
more
deep.
guns than people in the United States. And
We're in too deep, dude.
like,
If
I
we
mean, it's
stopped
so
it
easy
now.
to get a gun, like off books. If you're like, it's. And the people who like gun laws only affect law-abiding citizens. You know what I'm saying? They don't affect criminals.
Yeah,
Like criminals don't give a shit.
they're
about
gonna
the law. That's
find
why
it
they're criminals.
anyways. Yeah. Do you think was it hard to get a gun initially?
No,
Your concealed carry, was that hard?
no, it just took.
Damn.
It just took some time. Yeah.
So like, okay,
I mean, if you have common sense and
well, let's argue the side of like, like people who have like mental instability, right? Could you see that it's so easy that they could even get it?
yeah, but so one thing that they do check into your mental health history. Like if you've ever been admitted or anything like that, ever spent time involuntarily in a mental health facility or anything like
They
that,
do check that,
automatically disbars you from owning a gun.
Okay.
But say you check, like you do it yourself.
Yeah.
That's completely fine. Like say therapy or stuff like that. That doesn't make a difference, So actually, whenever you get your concealed carry, you have to sign off on this thing from the sheriff that
It's all good. Just let it pop.
he.
You guys are gonna hear background gunshots.
Yeah.
We're in a war zone.
Yeah, so whenever you go get your concealed carry, you have to sign off on this thing that pretty much allows the sheriff's office to look into your mental health history and contact, doctors and hospitals and stuff like that, and just go into your medical history pretty much and see what's up.
Wow. Okay, so,
And yeah, if you don't sign it, you don't get the permit. It's just like part of it, part of the application.
Okay, let's throw out some fun shit. All right, if we had to make the gun rules of like, in order to obtain a gun harder, what extra requirement would you add on? Like, I'm gonna add on if you've been divorced, you can't get a gun.
Nah.
I'm just fucking.
Nah.
I'm trying to think of what would be a good add-on.
Domestic violence, I think.
Domestic violence?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
The thing is,
But then,
a lot of
what
this-
is domestic violence?
Right. Like,
Also,
I mean, a lot of times it's just a lot of those cases are just straight up lies, just to to fuck with the spouse.
yeah, some of them I will say.
Yeah. I don't
A
wanna
good
say
a good
lot of them,
amount.
but
I'm gonna say probably like, I don't even know the percentile.
more than there should be.
More than there should be, and more than people would believe too.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Johnny Depp shit, bro. That shit was crazy.
Everyone thought he was like a fucking piece of shit until the truth came out. And we
Yeah. So how many guns do you have
here or just in general?
in general?
10ish. Yeah, about 10 right now.
You brought out like what? All right, we've shot the 22. We shot a Magnum, kind of.
So I brought 4 pistols. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 pistols.
Wait, hold on.
We shot a Magnum, a 22, a 9 mil.
The 1911.
1911. I forgot about that sucker,
And
bro.
my 2011. And am I forgetting it? No, there's a 4.
So 4, and then 2 rifles.
rifles, yeah.
And then 1 fucking jammed, bro. That was. It was the Red Dead one too.
Yeah, it was Marlin 336 is what they're called actually.
Oh,
They're
yeah?
not from here. That's just the model number. 336,
Wow, that's wild. Huh, that's perfect gun for you then.
Yeah, but
Dude, one of the things I noticed about shooting the guns, well, is there, when you're in the military, right, which you haven't been, but I'm just thinking in general, right, are there like all the guns that you use fully attached to where there is no recoil? Because I'm thinking about the practicality of some of those guns, and that shit was hard as fuck.
oh no, my guns have less recoil than military guns.
What?
Yeah, my
Those
guns are
guys are
nicer
just
than what they use in the
fucking built.
military. Huh?
Those guys are just like so built for like shooting those guns.
Most guys in the military can't shoot. No, that's like honest.
Yeah.
Just like most cops can't shoot well.
That's crazy to think about.
Because most people in the military, unless they're like actually infantry or actually in a fighting role, then they're not gonna shoot. Probably gonna shoot a couple times a year.
Would you ever have been in the military doing it again?
Uh,
I would say fuck no, personally.
only way I would do it is if I could to fly planes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like flying planes. So
Have you ever done that? Like
not flown
in that
like the
field?
fighters,
Yeah.
but I mean, I have almost have my private pilot
Really?
license. Yeah, there's something that stopped.
Wait, tell me about that shit. What the fuck? How did you get into that?
Just looked fun.
Oh, really?
I was like, fuck it,
How
yeah.
hard is it?
How old was I?
How hard and how old?
Oh, I mean, it's really not hard. mistakes, they cost a lot more up in the air than they do on the road. So like,
Dude, I heard to get your pilot's license, you need like a bunch of hours, bro.
40 or is minimum. I have like right at 40, but like I'm good. Like I'm good to go. I've flown solo.
That guy is popping off back there.
I've flown solo.
Felt like we were in Chicago for a second. I ain't gonna lie. But
It's an average day in Chicago.
I know, right?
Or in Greensboro.
Dude, you know that they have a gun rule there? I'm pretty sure. It's Baltimore or Chicago. One
Can't
of the
have
really
guns in
dangerous.
Chicago.
No, but there's a rule there where if both parties are shooting, and it's like an equal amount of like one-on-one, neither of them are gonna get in trouble. There's one place, I don't know if it's Baltimore or Chicago or something like that,
Probably.
where it's so fucked, where like it's so much gun violence that if two people are shooting like almost dueling style, like essentially, which is funny to think about, just two duel,
I'm pretty sure the
Neither
cops
of them
did
gonna
that
get
because
arrested.
they don't give a shit and they don't want to deal
well,
with
they
it.
don't want to. I
don't wanna
think
deal
part
with
of it
it.
is like they don't want to prosecute because then they're in danger.
Exactly,
Of like
yeah.
having to stop that.
They don't like my buddies are from Detroit and they grew up there. They said cops don't go to the hood.
Dude, I wonder how these dudes are
Cops
getting.
literally tell them like at night in certain areas to run, don't stop at red lights. Like the cops don't either. I mean, but like they literally tell just random people, like normal people, to don't stop at red lights.
Where?
Detroit. Like the bad parts of
Detroit's
Detroit,
bad. Detroit's real bad.
Like a lot of times, my buddies they would have to drive through the parts to get where they were. Like if they went to the casino or something, they used to do that, and they had to drive right through the bad part. And yeah, like late at night, nah, they wouldn't stop for anything.
That's crazy.
It's like a fucking war zone. You don't stop for anything.
That's
You
like
know, when
actual
you're moving,
war zone.
yeah.
Dude,
Like,
that'd be so scary. And I think like I'm thinking in my head like how is it that all these people who probably have not gotten anything certified are getting these
oh
guns?
yeah,
dude?
those people don't have their concealed carry.
No, nothing,
None of
bro.
them.
I don't know how the fuck they are all getting guns. I guess it's just the access to it is just so easy.
It really is.
Even if we outlawed it, I feel like it would still be easy.
Yeah, that's why I said it's too late. There's just too many already here.
Yeah, that's how and I don't know if you've traveled abroad much or at all, but when I was abroad,
You know I'm Arab, right? So.
I know that, but I didn't
just
know
in
if you were
general,
born
right?
here or not.
Oh, I was, yeah. So yeah, I'm a
Okay.
white boy.
But have you been back and forth?
Not really.
Okay. So when I was in Arab countries might be different, but when I was in Canada once, and I was also in London once, and both of those places when you talked about America, and so in Toronto. I was in Toronto. My aunts and uncles were asking me, how did I feel about downtown Toronto? I was like, honestly, I really like it. It's super safe. I like how and then they were like, oh, safe, but that's because you're in America and there's a bunch of guns, right? So that's like the stipulation they have of us. Take care. All right, looks like no more gunshots. All right, we're good. Dude, yeah, we had this dude pull up in the middle of our shooting. It's just like, by the way,
that's one of the range officers.
oh, range
Yeah,
officer.
he's cool.
Yo, the thing that he was showing us, the limb thing, I didn't know about that.
Tourniquet?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Can you explain that?
Yeah, I have.
You have one, right?
I have two on me actually right now.
Is that like just a rule to have at gun ranges?
in general, I usually keep it in my car too. So.
Wait, let me see this.
Oh, is it stuck? Yep, stuck on the Velcro.
So these things right here, he was showing us. I'm not gonna pull it all out. You don't need to.
Pain
But
to
like,
wrap up, but
yeah. So like when you put it on someone's limb or arm or something,
bleeding.
and then you can tighten it.
exactly,
Which is
and it just
interesting.
cuts off the blood flow. Because
So I'm wondering. I'm sure EMTs carry that then.
oh yeah,
Yeah, they have to.
like what's his name? It was a famous Jeremy Renner, the guy who plays
yeah,
Hawkeye or whatever.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
He
He's got
I'll put that in
he's got an injury too.
Yeah, he got ran over by his own snowplow pretty much, and his leg was torn open. And his neighbor came out, tied his leg off. If he didn't, he would have died.
Yo, I need to learn how to use one of
Yeah, I
them
mean they're like
suckers at some
super
point.
useful. Like I mean
Yeah.
they save lives.
Yeah.
Bleeding is how people die. You know, like stop bleeding, and there's a good chance they're gonna live.
Yo, but like, I'm thinking like, what I'm scared of is I'm gonna get one now. But what I'm scared of is like, where do I put it? Like in my car and just be like,
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they make small ones. This is a Cat 7, which is the newest one. Combat application tourniquet. That's what Cat means. And
dude, those are
Generation
practical
7
as fuck. And that could be anything. It couldn't even be just shooting, right? You could stop any.
Oh, yeah, I mean-
it's just for bleeding.
I mean, yeah, even mountain climbers carry these. But I mean, anyone that's in like an active sport. I mean, not
Yo.
like like ball.
Why the fuck do I not know about this? No, we should do it in ball sports too. Like play football.
I'm sure the EMTs have these on them. Like this is like one of the most like life saving things you can just have on.
That's nuts.
Like for a serious injury, serious
Yeah.
bleeding injury. Like there's nothing better. And like if you get shot in the chest or something
Yeah.
like that, or that's not gonna save that. But they do have stuff for that. That's what chest seals and stuff like that are for.
All right, best gun movie.
Best gun movie.
Movie involving any guns. I got a good one.
That's a hard one. All right, so
I'm
One of
gonna
my
be basic.
favorites is Heat.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
the gun sounds that they got, like, they got
We
the
can take
sounds.
these off if you want.
Oh, yeah,
There's
we're
no
good.
guns anymore, so we're just talking normal and not sweating so much. Let me turn the knob.
Wow, it's
Dude,
even
these
louder with
also,
those on.
these are sick, dude. How much are these?
Those are like 50. These are like
Oh, they're different.
350.
So what I noticed is like he got these fucking like headphones, right? And I'm just thinking, oh, like just for the sound. He's like, no, turn the knob. And I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
they're
it's like
electronic
radio
now.
or some shit. Like, but it's not really. It's just like
It's like hearing aid
sound.
technology. It pretty much is so you can hear like what's around you, but it still stops like all the harmful, loud
That's
sounds.
nuts,
Like whenever
bro.
you're actually shooting, so you can talk to someone normally, like in a normal voice. You don't have to yell.
There's so much high tech into shooting.
Oh, yeah,
when I
for
was
sure.
learning. Also, like the difference between an older gun, like the one that jammed, or like the
That shouldn't have happened.
1911, which is it's hilarious though. But even holding the 1911, like the old, like that was like an old school style gun versus
Yeah,
like
they were-
holding one of your newer ones. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they were made
that's
in
so different.
Like I can grab it.
Yeah,
show
grab
the
it.
difference.
Dude, when we shot this sucker, I'm gonna find the clip and pop it right now. When we shot this shit, bro, it was so hard to fucking shoot, dude. Here you go, brother. Yo,
Appreciate
look
it.
at
So
that
this is a
sucker.
1911. It's all clear.
I'll hold the mic for you actually
Oh,
while
thank
you
you.
talk.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah,
It makes
so
it easier.
They can still hear me. All right. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is a 1911. This was designed in 1911, or released in 1911. Actually,
Very
designed
popular
before
gun.
then. That's why it's called that. Designed by John Moses Browning, not Samuel Colt like a lot of people think. And this shoots a 45. It's a single stack. You can see how skinny the grip is.
So when there's numbers in a gun, it's just the size, right?
There's no like standardized gun naming system or convention.
That was sick.
What?
Just like catch the bullet. That was sick.
Yeah, so this is a 2011. They're very similar.
Can you hold that up to the camera just in
Oh, shit,
case?
my
Yeah.
bad,
Yeah, nice.
2011. They look very similar. This one's like a lot more tricked out. But from the top, like look the same.
It is somewhat similar, yeah. The grips.
But you can
and
see the
everything.
grip. Look how
Yeah.
much thicker the 2011 is.
Yeah.
Because this one can hold on average
um,
17, and this holds 7.
And you also have an attachment on the 2011, right? Like the barrel.
All right, this is a compensator.
Okay, so that helps with recoil.
Yeah. So what it does is it's fixed to the barrel.
Yeah.
Now I can hold it now.
So do you think? Okay, so like let's say in a hypothetical, we take that compensator out, right?
Yeah.
Is the recoil the same as the other one?
No, still not.
Okay, because that one had like way less.
Yeah.
Like that shit was kicking, bro. I could only pit like twice out of the 7.
Yeah,
I think, or
45
3.
is 45 is stout.
Dude, this
And
shit
this
is
is
nuts.
9, by the way, not 45. So yeah, what the compensator does is like normally whenever you shoot, all the gases go out.
Yeah.
The recoil goes back and up. This one, it has a port on the top, so a lot of the gases go up. You can see it. He'll put some videos of us shooting it. You can see if you look above the gun, you'll see smoke, like a plume of smoke going up every time you shoot it. That's how I can tell the gun's compensated, and it just keeps the muzzle down.
Dude, that's nuts, man.
One of my favorite
Wait,
mods.
put the mic closer to you. Yeah,
One of my favorite mods to this gun for sure is the compensator.
dude. And the favorite thing about that whole gun to me is that red dot sight, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean
That shit just made it so easy. That's the only reason I popped those 5.
a lot.
Without that, no shot.
you literally put the dot where you want the hole to be, or where you
it's
want
so
the bolt
easy.
to go.
It's exactly like the playing Call of Duty. It's like
Exactly.
exactly what you envision.
Yeah, it's how like rifles are too, and it's like makes it almost
But-
rifle accurate.
But okay, but like snipers though, you have to have like the actual calculation depending on how far.
That's really far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So within what range do you not have to care?
So with no wind, I mean, you could easily shoot 800 yards.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
With,
Huh.
with the right gun, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but after that is when certain things start to get weird and it's kind of sketch.
Dude,
even,
hopping back
even
to-
with no wind and stuff like that.
Hopping back to gun movies. John Wick's are gas.
John Wick, yeah.
If
John
we're
Wick's are
going,
good.
like, yeah.
They're a little dramatic. He does
Yeah.
a lot of stuff that like no one would actually
There's
do.
no way.
But also that movie like
It's
is not real
badass.
life. So,
Yeah.
but it is badass.
But what's the,
it's fun to watch. Have you seen the
what's
fourth one?
American Sniper. No, I haven't. I
haven't
wanna
either.
watch it. I heard it's actually the best one.
Really?
Yeah, they said it's like the best.
Oh, so like a lot of people know this gun. This is the like very similar to the gun John Wick used in the second movie.
no way.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
that's
used
sick.
a 2011. Yeah.
Oh, makes a lot of.
Made by
Oh,
Staccato actually.
that's sick as fuck, dude.
I always forget that.
I watched a
oh, yeah,
video.
that's where you might know it.
I watched a video on YouTube where this guy tried to replicate the John Wick suit, and actually make it practical
and,
to where it's like
bulletproof and
bulletproof,
stuff?
right?
Yeah. Did he make it?
Yeah, it's expensive as fuck. But
I
like,
wonder what
the
caliber
amount
will
of.
stop.
So he used like I mean they went through different testings of different Kevlars and like all the forms.
And it stopped?
And yeah, for the most part, I think there was only obvious. I think the biggest rounds were the only ones that would fuck it up.
Right. I mean, this is how body armor is.
But any pistol. No, like it would stop.
That's
it's crazy.
More
But
than
it's
you
in
can
a
ask
suit.
for.
But it does look.
It looks like bulky.
It looks like normal until you're walking with it.
You can tell
Then
it's like
you
a
can
little
tell
stiff.
it's a little bit. Yeah.
So are there like is it
You need to
soft
watch
armor
it.
or is it
I don't
or
know.
plates? Like is it hard or
Oh
not?
no, it's soft.
Oh, it's soft armor.
Yeah, it's just nuts. And they put it in the fabric, like inside. So like it's so cool.
So it's
that they
probably
did
like
that.
level 3 soft armor. Body armor is different ratings just depending on what caliber it can stop.
Yeah. And I thought it was really sick because I was just like, what the fuck could you imagine in a world where like, but it's so expensive. Like to be able to make something like that, it was like absurd amounts of money.
Oh, like tens of thousands, like that kind of shit.
Probably,
like,
to make a suit like that.
prohibitively expensive, like not even fucking worth it. Yeah, Gotcha.
But that. Oh, also American Sniper.
I've actually never seen that movie, but I know the whole story of Chris Kyle and stuff. Like I know.
How do you feel about him?
I think he's
zero. Because there's some people that say the other argument of like.
I mean, yeah, he did what he was supposed to do for work.
Exactly,
I mean,
dude.
I don't want to say following orders because that's like what.
A lot of the military is that though.
He did his job well, and the way he died was fucked up. Did it show in the movie how he died?
No, it you know what's crazy?
What?
So at the way end of the movie, you need to watch this movie. It's good. At the way end of the movie, it is him going to the gun range.
Oh,
and then it cuts off, and then it tells you the actual story. Because they're not gonna film that. That's fucked up. Because then the families that see that would be
right.
Traumatic.
That's a good way to do it, actually.
Because then you still get to see like, oh, this is exactly where it happened, and you get to see like the portrayal of the person who killed him.
Yeah.
Like because you see him in like the parking lot, and then him about to come in, and then it cuts off.
Okay, so it does show the guy like.
He's like a little loony.
Right.
Yeah. Nuts, dude. Crazy how that works.
I think he was like pretty normal in real life. That's what was kind of
Chris Kyle?
No, the guy that they took, and he just kind of snapped at the range.
Chris
Kyle's not an idiot. Like him and his buddy, they were both in the military. They're both in sniper school and both highly competent snipers. They wouldn't take a random person to the range. They wouldn't. I think that. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I can say about it.
You were telling me when over there when we were like, you like look around, you're like, yeah, you just never know. You never know when there's a motherfucker.
Yeah, I always have. Even if I'm at the range, I always have. If I'm shooting another gun, I'll always have my pistol on me. It sounds like paranoid and shit, but there's a lot of other people with guns here. Not like I trust.
Wait, put the mic up.
Sorry, Mike.
You're good. It's normal.
Yeah, I trust. I trust everyone here is like a private club, and that's like why I joined a private club. So like, there's not just a bunch of randoms. Yeah. Because I hate going to like. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I noticed you're even within your concealed carry. There's a lot of little like things that you think about that I noticed that's sick as fuck. Like the whole holster having that lock that someone else can't really take it.
Oh, this one. Yeah, this isn't even concealed. This is just my like outside waistband. So yeah, so like no one can even grab this.
Dude,
like
that's
no matter how hard you pull,
bro.
So there's a little lever
that's what
right here.
cops use.
Yeah. So you have a little lever here you have to pull, and then it'll release the gun. And then when you
That's so cool.
put
to
it
me.
back, it locks. Yeah. So.
See, I don't even think about that kind of shit.
Yeah. So cops actually use this is a level 2 holster.
Dude, how much money would it take for you to be a cop? Like
a lot, and give me free ammo, I'll fucking do it. Free ammo in like fucking a day or two a week to hit the range, and I'll do it.
I think it would take me. Okay, to be a cop in Greensboro, 200,000 a year.
Dude, you can make that out in California. Do you know what the highest paid cop in California made last year?
How much?
500. No, not a chief or anything. Just like a police.
No way. No
549,000.
way.
Bro, look it up. It's in California. I might be wrong. Like with the 49.
Just like as a normal cop, though.
Yeah. Wow. It was over 500 grand, and there was like a few others.
Half of that's taxed. Because California's tax rates, but still, it is a lot of money.
Like and a lot
but
of them
you're dealing with death, like every day.
No, this wasn't even in like SoCal or anything. It was like NorCal or some shit. Yeah.
Man, what the fuck? That's crazy.
And what's funny is a lot of these cops will become like will work for a bunch of departments at the same time.
Oh,
so they'll get like
that's how they make money.
Triple salary or double salary, and plus they'll get the pension from each one.
Dude, being a cop is tough, but then also at the same time, I feel like you remember during the whole like Black Lives Matters and the All Lives Matter, and then like COVID, and then it was what was it? Defund the police.
Oh yeah.
I never understood that because I'm like, why don't we fund it more and make it harder for cops to get in? Because it's like dumbasses can just be cops.
They don't want smart cops.
They're so stupid.
Did you ever hear about this? There was a guy. He actually went to court for this and lost.
Yeah.
He sued this police department because they literally on his test, and like I forgot what it was, like the ASVAB for military, but for cops, they literally said he was too smart and he might get bored too easily. So that's why. And he went to court.
Bored too easy.
Yeah, because smart people will get bored, and it was just bullshit because they want people that they can just fucking do whatever. This was like back in like '99. It was not even recent.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about him like that doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's just their excuse. The dude literally took them to court and lost because the judge was like, "Yep, sorry, they can do it."
Huh? What the fuck?
So if you're too smart, you can't be a cop.
What the fuck? That makes sense,
dude. Yeah, I mean it's wild. Like
I've met some dumb cops, bro.
Yeah.
Like getting pulled over and shit. But I will say one thing.
Yes.
I like cops more than I like state troopers. I fucking hate.
I like state troopers.
God
actually.
fucking
like,
damn it,
I
bro.
respect them.
I don't at all. Them highway safety patrol
they're
state
paramilitary.
troopers.
They're actually trained. Like,
I don't give a fuck what they are.
Like they go to like actual.
You know how many
boot camp.
tickets I've gotten? Well, not in this car, but in my old car, dude. Have you
a
ever
radar detector? Yeah, not recently.
See, the thing about the radar detector, I know in North Carolina it's legal, right?
Yeah, Virginia's not though.
Here's the problem I have with radar detector. Two things.
Couldn't find any wood.
Oh yeah.
We're good.
Nice. So two things about radar detectors in cars. I know only a couple states it's legal, right?
Most of them it is, I think.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, one, I don't know what brand to trust. I don't know how accurate it is.
The good ones are expensive. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. And then two, they're loud as fuck.
No, you can adjust the volume. Only the shitty ones you can't.
I don't know, bro. I've heard somewhere they're like that. I'm like, bro, this is annoying as shit.
My brother had one of those. I unplugged that shit with him in the car.
How much was yours?
I wouldn't even have one in this car. My other one I did. Because, like, honestly, cops don't mess. It's a Camaro. You can't see it, but cops don't mess with me. They love this thing. Like,
really?
Yeah, it's loud as fuck. It's like as loud
You
as
would assume that is like a looked at car, though.
They love this thing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know how many cops have, like, given me, like, head nods or, like, damn, that thing sounds good. And you're like, oh, you know, it's all the good old boy cops.
Bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's because it's American-made Chevrolet.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, like, people always, like, buy cars and stuff, like as a chick magnet.
Really?
But literally the only thing this car's ever got me,
right.
not that I like going around trying to get chicks, the only like people that ever talk to me about this car are dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm like
just any exotic car, any nice car.
Yeah, that is true.
It's like if you're
that's the same thing with like working out extremely hard. Like with the people who work out too, it's just dudes. Yeah, they're like, dude, nice gains, bro. Girls are just like, oh, I don't even want like someone super jacked. I want someone like in the middle.
Dude,
I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Exactly.
One thing about cars I'll say is like I've never been the type to be like I want a really nice car, like fancy, but there are some cars like I guess like a BMW i8, like those flashy cars. But I'm driving a fucking spaceship now, so I'm good.
That's cool.
This shit drives by itself.
I've always been into cars. That was like my main money spending hobby before I got into guns. So
really,
yeah.
What year is that Camaro?
That's a 13, but
2013 Camaro. Yeah, that's almost the exact same one as my ex-in-law. He had a 2014.
It's got a 416 stroker in it.
Yeah? Is it V8?
Oh, yeah. It makes
fucking loud as fuck, I bet.
Makes almost 800 horsepower.
Jesus Christ. What's mileage? I mean, what's the gas on that?
Oh, on the highway, it's actually not bad. It's like low 20s. In the city, it's like 8.
That's ass, bro.
Just idling. It was
Jesus Christ. You know, is it stick or normal?
Stick, yeah.
You can drive stick? Good for you, man.
Actually, all of my cars except the one have been stick.
Dude, that's impressive as fuck. How hard was it to learn that? Or when did you learn that? It's hard as fuck to me. What are you saying nodding like that? That shit is hard as fuck.
I'll teach you.
No, dude, the concept of hitting the clutch and not fucking stalling and shit is so fucking
So the main thing that like you do know you can like the car you can give it gas with the clutch in the middle. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be like at first like before I started driving stick, I thought it was an on and off switch, you know? Which what's funny is this is like a super stiff unsprung clutch in this, so it's pretty much an on and off switch, like what I thought
like
clutches were originally, but like
so you press the gas, right, and then when it's about to hit,
you clutch in, put in first, you know, and then as you're easing off the clutch, you give it gas, and then it'll just.
That's already too complicated for me. You got me at the first part, bro. I drive a spaceship. It drives by itself. I'm not about to touch shit. It's crazy.
It's like I don't even realize I'm doing that. It's just like second nature, you know.
I guess it keeps you awake.
No, not. I mean, I can like.
Really?
I can fucking. I'll
take a nap in the car.
Hypothetically, in Minecraft, I could like smoke a cig. I haven't done this in a while. Whenever I used to like drive a lot for work,
I'd
be smoking a cig, eating, fucking on my phone, while shifting. You know, fucking shifting with my left hand.
Yeah. I mean, oh, that's funny as shit.
It doesn't stop anything.
Do you what kind of cigs do you smoke? How often do you smoke?
Oh, I don't smoke cigs really anymore. I will smoke cigs, but I don't really buy them. If I do buy them, I'll get Marlboro Lights.
Yeah.
I used to smoke fancy ones, Dunhill Reds.
Ooh.
That's what my dad smokes.
Dude, when I was in a fraternity and back in college, we were smoking Parliament Lights.
I like Parliament.
Yeah, they're just like
Yeah, those are super light.
they're just light
I
as
like them
fuck.
though. Yeah,
I was like, it's not bad. But then I caught myself realizing that I actually liked it, and I was like, all right, I need to stop. As soon as I like something, I'm like, all right, I have an ability
dude,
where I
they
can't
were not
stop.
as bad as people said they were. The first time I smoked a cigarette, I was like, that's pretty good. Let me get another one.
Yeah, well, until if you really want to ruin someone's like day that just started smoking, you make them smoke a fucking pack of Marlboro Reds, they won't touch that shit again, bro. That shit is disgusting. I smoked one once and I felt so shitty about my life.
Bro, that's pretty much what happened to me. Like,
Yeah?
except I smoked a lot of hookah. Like, I smoked hookahs. I'm Arabs.
I'll occasionally
We
smoke a
smoked
hookah.
like since we're like 12, 13. You know, we go to the hookah bar. All the old Arab like dudes.
Where in what country?
Oh, where am I from? Palestine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Palestinian. Yeah.
Palestinian. Huh, that's cool. But yeah, continue. You said smoking hookah.
Yeah, like all the old dudes that own the hookah bars.
Yeah.
As long as we were Arab, they didn't even have to know us. They would let us in. We were like
What
13.
flavor are we smoking?
Back then, let's see. A good one's lemon mint.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a classy one.
Yeah, I used to get in like weird ones. Like,
I'll occasionally smoke a hookah, but like honestly, the only time I'll smoke a hookah is if like this is gonna sound so like corny, but like with a girl and we're at like a place that is bougie as fuck and has hookah.
Right.
Like it's
I'll
like
do that too,
there's a
yeah.
place in Charlotte called Crave. It's bougie as shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bougie. It's a dessert bar with hookah. So and like there's
sounds
like
kind of fresh. I need to go.
yeah, so I was there and I was there for my cousin's birthday and I mean they came out with like cake and then like martinis and fucking we had a hookah and then while we're doing this there's like the Charlotte Hornet basketball players like in this place. Like this place is bumping. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's cool. I know that guy. Like I've seen him. Like yeah, so it's just a spot, I guess. But I remember smoking hookah. I smoked hookah underage using a fake ID because we thought we were so cool. Do you remember? Do you know who Shiroz is? Goose.
Shaw.
Yeah, Goose. All
Yeah.
right, so Shiroz.
No
so,
comment. No, nah.
Yo, I know. No, so this is the story
I love
where
Shaw. All right, go ahead.
I love Shaw too. I love you, Goose. All right. So here's the
anyways.
yeah, right. I love how we're on the same page. Everyone is on the same page.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so this is during an era where I'm gonna say I don't want to say any more names, but I had a really good friend who was about to lose his virginity that night, and we're in high school he's about to go to college, and this girl like DMs him and I was like, yo, like come, and I just remembered this fond memory. This is how I attach hookah.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 25 and I was
okay.
17, but this is like DMs on like
Facebook or some shit.
Facebook or Instagram,
Yeah.
you know, like
That's used to
you're,
be the
about,
move.
you're about the same age as me, right?
I'm gonna be 29 in like a week.
Okay,
so
you're
I'm
a few years older,
but not
but yeah,
same era.
So
yeah.
like, he gets a message from this girl. And what high school did you go to?
I went to Northwest for a little bit and then New Garden Friends School.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that a private school?
Yeah.
New Garden? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Quaker ass school.
Oh Jesus, small. That's fine.
Oh yeah, I had like
Yeah.
I think 22 people in my graduating class.
Jesus.
Whole school had like 80, 90 people when I was there.
So all I remember is Goose, me, and this other dude named John Cruz.
I know John
my
Cruz.
boy. Yeah, we
He's
were
in the
all
military
supposed to-
now?
Yeah,
But he's like not in the U.S.
he's not.
military.
He's not.
He's
Well,
like,
or is he? I don't know. I don't
Actually,
know.
he
He's
might
just
be.
everywhere. I don't know. He's like wiped up now.
is he?
I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was. I don't know if he is now.
Because we always used to talk cars and stuff. But yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy. And so we were all had a night where we're like, oh, let's go to the hookah bar. It's a weird crowd. We don't usually hang out like these.
Which
four people.
which hookah bar was this?
The one on West Market.
The one that was like in the house.
Yes,
Or-
yes, the
Oh my-
dingy one, bro.
Oh, like because it was like literally just like next to like
it was so easy to get in, underage.
the Asians own that one, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like two of us are like underage.
Yeah, I knew.
And, like,
I knew one of the guys.
I had a fake, and so we had this whole plan, and Goose got so fucking mad because my boy
let me
dipped
say
out.
that sounded racist. I said the Asian owned that. I meant the Asian dudes own that.
No, the Asians. It's like
Asians
the
own
fucking
that.
gang.
Yeah, like all the Asians in town, that's one of their
Asians own that. Not the Arabs one. They had to go to war. The Arabs one is the one in the fucking goddamn
Across the street.
Yeah, literally the one across
That
the
one
street
used to
from
be
the old
hood
Planet
as
Fitness,
fuck, dude.
the little
El
corner
Paso.
one. But they got in so much trouble. Like how many
Oh
times?
no, you're talking. Oh, I know.
You know what I'm talking about, bro? They got in like 8,000 fucking cops
Oh
coming
my
by,
god,
bro.
I know the owner of that.
Why
Yeah.
is it that hookah lounges always are like fronts for
Bro,
shit?
I don't
And,
know.
like,
They're the sketchiest fucking
it's
places
sketchy as
ever. Like,
fuck. So, anyways, I just have this fond memory of like Goose getting so mad because my boy didn't show up. because he's getting pussy for the first time. And I'm like, bro, why are you mad at
come
him?
on, bro.
Like, he's just like,
any
you're supposed to
reason
hang
to,
out
like,
with
not
us.
hang out, then that's
like,
racist.
bro, we're fucking like, let him be. But yeah, I just remember because then I went alone and I'm just like chilling with John and Goose.
Do I know who the person was
Who
lost virginity?
Yes. But I'll tell you another time.
Right.
Just I don't want it on camera. I don't want to fucking out him like that.
For sure.
But yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. Man, hookah lounges, man. It's been a while since you've done one. You gotta be either a teenager or going through something to be in a hookah lounge.
Yeah.
Unless you're in like Miami or something.
Yeah, I was as soon as I could. As I started smoking cigs, I stopped going.
Was it hard to quit the cigs? Well, not smoke vapes.
Not with vaping. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
not
so
bad.
it's really not quitting, but like I
The
like
tobacco
vaping more
side.
than-
The tobacco side, you're quitting.
Right.
But
I mean,
just
it's
the
still nicotine, which
yeah.
nicotine, like by itself, isn't bad. But
It is, but it isn't. It's not that bad, but getting dependent on it can.
Right.
be.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you think like addiction and like getting into something is easy or hard for you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a super addictive personality.
Yeah.
But I'm also like I can easily drop something like just as fast though.
Wait, so you get into something heavily and then you can just drop it.
Yeah. Like if
that's kinda good.
I have to find something else though. You know what I'm saying?
So you always have to have something. So what do you want now? Like guns?
Oh, my
It's your
addiction.
guns phase. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
I'm kind of like that too, though. I get hyper obsessive, but I'm not like that where I have to quit one thing and then start the next. I'm like, I like something, I'll get really like good enough, but never great, and then I'll just keep it at that level and then start something else. So I'm like a jack of all trades type of guy. Like I got really into pool, like playing pool,
oh, all right.
and then I got into chess, and then I got into something else, and I'm like, I know how to do all of them, but I'm not great at any of them.
I need to learn how to play chess. So everyone tells me it's really fun.
Chess is fun if you like. I'm not gonna say it's made for everyone. It's a chill game.
Right, right.
Ramon and Rami,
always
they
play.
fucking love that shit.
I just want to learn just to beat them.
Dude, honestly, I'll never forget. Ramon was so cocky about how good he was at chess back in the day.
He still is. What do you mean?
I was about to say, and to this day, I haven't played him since.
Oh, okay.
And I was ass back then. So now I'm like, I wonder if I could beat him now.
Got some practice in.
Yeah, because he used to always beat me because I was ass. But I was also a kid. But how do you know all of them? Is it just like
Oh, I've known Rami
Arabic,
and Ramon
like,
since
circle?
I've known, since I was like 5, 6.
That's nuts.
Yeah, and I met YL actually
Oh, wow.
through Rami. And then, like I met him. I don't know. We actually met. He tells me this. I don't remember.
Keep going. I'm gonna check the camera.
For sure. He tells me that he actually met me at Chuck E. Cheese one time. What? Because he heard my family, like we were speaking Arabic.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Why is that white family speaking Arabic?"
Oh, does your whole family look white as shit? That's so funny.
Yeah, I mean we're all. No, I'm like probably the lightest. one
You
of
do
my
look really
family.
white.
But as far as my immediate family, for some reason, we're really white, you know. But like, I have siblings that are like super, like typical, you know, super dark, hairy Arab. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Not siblings,
nice.
cousins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Dude, is Arabic culture like in America? Like, wait, are you first gen or second? Like, is your parents from here too?
no, but I guess
So you're first.
first and a half. My mom was born here. My dad was born there.
I see. Is it strict?
What?
Just culture, like growing up.
Yes. All right, so kind of. So my parents are like way more chilled than a lot of other like Arab parents and stuff. They're way more. I don't know if they're like just cool with it or they just like they just couldn't deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
it is a lot, dude. The whole culture's a lot, bro.
No,
You
deal
have
with
to,
us.
like-
I mean the kids.
Oh, the kids. Oh, god damn. It's
just
you and your brother?
and we have a sister too.
Oh shit, you guys are all like delinquents.
No, but yeah, they're like a lot chiller than I thought they'd be.
Are you the oldest?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I got like all pretty much like all like the brunt of the strictness, you know, like you know, like they wouldn't let me like you know sleep over people's houses. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, that sucks.
Yeah, I've heard apparently it's like a Latino thing, you know.
Yeah,
They don't let them sleep over either, which is funny because my mom only place she let me sleep over is my Puerto Rican friend's house.
Wow.
But anyways, besides like
Random
my
spot.
cousins' places.
Yeah.
Family, but
Oh, that's interesting, huh? So, like, dude, I feel like all foreign people can relate with like it's just a different upbringing than Americans. Like when I meet American people,
for
like
sure.
white people, I'm like, huh? Like, this is interesting. Like, I see why. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, whenever I was young, like, I didn't feel like I like fit in with anyone. You know, like, it's like everything was different. I would bring like hummus and pita to school and shit.
Okay, here's another thing.
It was weird.
It's
then
cool
everyone fucking loves it. Yeah,
it's cool as fuck to be different all of a sudden, dude. My whole life about this. My whole life, it was like we're shunned, bro. Like bringing Asian food, fuck out of here. That
Where are
shit's
you from?
smelly
You're
as
Korean,
fuck.
right?
I'm from Vietnam, actually, but a lot of people do
might
think
have
I'm
to cut
Korean.
that.
No. A lot of people think I'm Korean. It's okay, bro. I dress Korean as fuck.
You look like kind of like Han from Tokyo Drift.
Oh shit, dude! Wait, that's Japanese. You fuck.
No, he's actually Korean though.
Oh, is he actually?
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, never mind. I was about to roast the shit out of you.
He plays
See,
the
I'm
Japanese.
racist. No, we all look the same, bro. It's the same shit. But fuck. All right, so like, yeah, growing up, like. Even anime was a good example. So like growing up,
Dragon Ball Z. Bro. I was literally playing. I mean, I'm still playing Dragon Ball Z.
dude. When you were growing,
like that,
but when you're growing up and you're playing, you're watching Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, all the beginning, right?
Yu Yu
Yes.
Hakusho.
Yes.
Everyone's like, you fucking weirdo.
If you talk about it with guys, it might be okay, but
not
not
to be
with
other
like,
dorks too. You know.
Yeah, it's got to be kind of dorky guys. Like, it can't be fucking the cool ass kids in the school.
Nah,
you
they
know?
didn't give a
and then also
shit.
girls. Like,
They were
girls did
watching
not
like
give a
Laguna
fuck.
Beach and shit like that.
Yeah.
Fuck that stuff.
Yeah, well, I do fuck with Jersey Shore though. I ain't gonna lie, Jersey Shore used to slap, bro.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so then like, but now it's like if you don't watch anime, you're lame.
I know.
It's like it's crazy how culture changes,
like,
bro.
oh, y'all like Dragon Ball Z now? Like even Dragon Ball Z is like I wouldn't. It's like probably the most like accepted anime though.
Yeah, it's
But,
up there for sure.
Yeah, but now I mean, there's like the whole sections of animes on like every streaming service has like a giant.
Dude, I
anime
noticed
section.
that in even dating. So like when I was younger, it was hard as fuck to date as an Asian, especially being short Asian. And then now it's like we're in. Like foreign people are in right now, bro. Like people don't want to be with white motherfuckers. Like we are in, dude. You get kind of the blunt of both though. You kind of look white, but you kind of look foreign.
Yeah,
so
just,
you're like,
just sick of having to split the bill with Jerry, you know?
right. Did you grow up mostly with Arabic friends, or was it like white friends too? Because you went to
Both.
Northwest. Northwest is pretty white school.
Yeah, for elementary
Those are rivals.
school-
Western.
Wait, oh, you went to Western? Oh, okay.
Back in the day, it was rivals. Now it's I don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't even know. Yeah,
Who knows?
but I was there for one semester, so like a while.
Oh, shit.
And then second semester, I started at New Garden,
Oh yeah.
and
What was the difference like going from public and private?
I hated it at first. It was weird, like no social life.
Yeah.
Then I started meeting people because, like I said, there was like we had. I think at that time I had like 18 people in my whole entire fucking grade
Dang,
as a
that's
freshman.
crazy.
I mean, like I had other friends that went to Northwest and stuff. A lot of them weren't the best, like good.
How would you even? Did you go to parties at that time or no?
Yeah.
Because it's like, how would you?
Oh,
Like,
I had friends that I knew from. I went to Kernodle too. For middle school, I went to Kernodle. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so it was a lot of the same people from Kernodle went to Northwest. And
Yep. And
and
so forth.
New Garden was literally like 3 minutes around the corner.
Oh,
from
really?
New,
So you could just like walk there.
Northwest.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, it's too far to walk, and it was on like this busy ass,
I
sharp
see.
ass. But I mean, a drive.
So
you know.
growing up, was it more white friends or Arabic? Would you say?
Probably mostly white. Because I mean, there's not that many Arabs. Like we didn't know that many Arabs here. Like Rami, you know, and Ramon. Those are like some of the first ones we met. You know.
What about Adam? You fought with Adam? You know Adam Alwatani?
Oh, I know. Yeah,
That's
cool
my
dude,
guy.
yeah.
That's my guy.
I've known Adam for a minute.
We
Yeah.
went way back. Me, him, and then he had a good friend who we weren't really close, but now I see him at Cohill all the time, drilling.
Yeah,
I see him at
know
Cohill
Drill
like
really
randomly now. I'm just like, what's up, dude? Like, what the
He
fuck?
hates it when I call him Drill Dough.
Drill though? Oh, I need to call him. That's hilarious. Dude, oh
He
my
hates
God.
it.
Here's a story. So back in high school, I don't know during your era, because your era of high school, you were probably a senior when I was a freshman.
I graduated 2012.
Yeah, I was. I just started school.
Were you
2012.
16 or 15?
15.
Oh, okay. So you're my brother's grade.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, yeah.
Oh shit. Huh.
He was 15.
So when I got into high school, right, there was that I guess you just missed this. Your brother will know this. But there was an era of like people making fake Twitters and fake like it was
like
mainly
the
Twitters.
Finstas and shit like that.
Well, it was mainly fake Twitter, and then there would be a fake Twitter that no one knows who the owner is, and they would just roast people.
Oh, I do
Like,
remember that.
constantly.
Actually.
Okay, so you do. All right,
They
so
didn't have it in my school because like,
Bro.
everyone know who it was. It'd probably be me, but like,
Drillin's little brother,
Dritton?
got the biggest roast of all the
Oh my
century, bro.
God.
I was
By
in
who?
fucking
Does anyone
te-
know?
I mean, I know who it is now.
okay.
But like back then, we really didn't know who was running
Why'd
the
they
account.
go after him? He's like young.
But he went after everyone. And then
He was in
motherfucker.
like probably fifth
Well,
grade.
I think he tweeted at them responding something, and he started the fight.
Oh,
the heat.
okay. Then they're
And
like,
this
"Fuck it,
motherfucker
we're going in."
said something about like, it must be really hard waking up every day like Drayton and putting on makeup around your eyes to look like, because you know how he has those like dark eye bags.
Oh, he does.
So they were roasting the fact that he like
But he
has to
wears,
put
like-
on makeup just to, and I was just like, bro, think about that
fucked up.
joke. Yeah, it's so fucked.
That is
Kids
really
are
fucked up.
fucking fucked up, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Imagine what it's like to grow up now. I wonder if it's more fucked up or less. I don't know.
Yo, I don't know.
It'd be crazy. Depends on where you are, of course, but like,
I think, dude, I don't know, because like there's the
a
social
different
media and
type
shit
of
like that
fucked
as
up.
well. Like we had like, did you ever have a MySpace?
of course, and a Bebo, and all those.
Bebo.
Yeah, Bebo, baby. AIM, all that shit,
Because
bro.
MySpace was like kind of like the extent until high school. Then like
Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, I think I got a
Facebook took
Facebook
over
in
for a
like
while.
8th grade, 9th grade.
Bro, sending your first girlfriend that Facebook text or something, or like something like Messenger and shit,
Oh,
like that
yeah.
shit, like that shit, bro. What a time. Dude, kids won't get that ever. No, not
They'll like
not the MySpace era.
Insta DM them like while having to scroll through like just
So
pictures of like people getting killed and like giant
Yeah.
women's titties and shit like that.
Well, I'm thinking about it
Like,
now.
it's
I'm
crazy
like,
what
does
they allowed
that
on there?
does that impact like it being harder for kids or easier? Like I don't like
Kids these days don't play outside.
yeah. And like the whole like mental illness awareness, is that gonna help or is it gonna hurt? Like motherfuckers
Right.
roasting each other.
Wait,
Like
1 second, just gotta tighten this. Appreciate it.
tie them shoes, boy.
You go my ass on a trip.
Yeah, I gotta tie my shit too. Honestly, it was like loosening up. But yeah, I don't know.
I feel like so many kids are getting diagnosed with stuff.
Do you want kids?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
How many? You said you wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I like.
I think about that constantly. I do want
Because I'm
kids.
a worrier, man. I even worry about my damn dog all the damn time. Like, I can't imagine a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. I mean, but, like, I'm sure every parent feels like that.
How many is the right number too? On top of that,
Not
like, you know
more
what I'm
than
saying?
3.
Oh,
And that's a
fuck
lot.
No, I'm
Maybe
already
1 or 2.
I'm capping at 2, but maybe 3 if I'm really feeling it.
Maybe 2. If they're, like, both the same, like, both boys or both girls. And nah, I'm not going to let them pick. They're fucking...
Dude, we have a mutual friend that I randomly ran to at Cohill that one time.
Wait,
we
who?
went to the karaoke bar together. That one night that we all went to the karaoke bar.
Yeah.
That girl, Chloe.
Oh, Chloe.
Chloe.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
the fuck do you know Chloe?
I've known her since...
I didn't even know she was from this area.
she's from Lexington.
Oh, what the fuck?
know
That's the
through,
smallest world ever.
I have some friends in Lexington. I know her through that.
Small fucking
Because she went
world.
to UNC Dub. Where you
Yeah,
went,
that's
right?
where I went, and she was about the same year as me. And I remember running into her, and we became like kind of like distant friends, and we'd like run into each other parties. And I saw her randomly, and she looks completely different because
Yeah.
her hair is a different color.
Oh, she's brown hair now. Yeah,
I was like,
she was
what
with
the
me.
fuck? I was like, hey.
No, we're not like that. Or
No, I
anything,
know, but
yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck? How? Why are you here? And she's like, I know. I was like, no. Oh wait, how does that nickname? Where does that nickname come from?
Oh, it
the
actually
Nunu?
comes from like when I was like a baby. So
Just Nunu?
my real name was Hanna. Actually,
Hanna?
it means John in Arabic.
Oh,
So
Hanna.
yeah.
Huh.
So my mom always thought it was like an old person's name because she has like a grandfather named Hanna and like uncles and like they're all old as hell. Like
Yeah.
even by that point, so she used to call me Hanunu and I just turned to Nunu.
Mm.
So like, dude, Arabs they always
Makes
have
sense.
like a name,
Makes it easy.
nickname like that. Like my cousin Susu.
Susu. Susu and Nunu. Let's hang out. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So like, how common is that for an Arabic person to have an actual name and then like an American name?
Oh, super common.
Yeah, because that's how it is for me too.
Right.
Because I have my own Vietnamese name. Yeah,
Oh, so
mine
it's
is like it's Luc or Lung,
Oh, okay.
and then my actual name I just go by Loon. But it makes it
easier to
easier.
pronounce,
Yeah, it's just Americans can't do it.
Yeah, there's like letters in that aren't in English, like Hanna. You know the ha sound?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Also, how the can you read?
No, I can't read or write
I'm about
Arabic,
to say, bro, Arabic motherfucking reading, bro. It looks like fucking like hieroglyphics and shit. They're
No,
like
I-
out there like. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I know like
The
like
fuck?
Arabic trash slang. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. Teach me a bad word or a good one, just anything.
Say kus ukhtak.
Kus
Yeah,
uktak. Wait, what's the last part?
ukhtak.
Uktak.
Close.
All right.
You
Kus
said it like in a super
uktak.
Vietnamese way. I was
Okay,
like,
cool.
I like that.
Kus
Yeah, I like that.
uktak. The fuck does that mean?
It means pretty much means like go fuck your sisters.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Our top curse word is duma. Duma, and it means fuck your mother.
Oh.
Yeah, so similar.
So it's Kusimuk. That's how you say it in Arabic.
Oh, perfect. Awesome.
That's another one.
Yeah. Funny ass story. Zorn. You know Zorn? Distantly? He goes to Cohill at some, well, not anymore.
Maybe if
white dude that's European, whatever, right? So he's Croatian, right? He's like my best friend and roommate. He knows Rami and them at least. But anyway, so we're hanging out at this, like, I'm like 14, 15. He take me to this like Serbian and Croatian like celebration, like a religious thing. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
My sister's dating and like
practically married
to this. He's a Serbian dude.
What's his name? I might know him.
Stefan.
I might know him. I know a couple of Stefans. But anyway, so we're at this fucking church thing, right? So you know about it. And they're doing this like
fire ass food, dude.
Shit. Yo, fire ass food.
Chavapis,
right?
bro.
Oh my god, yeah. And so I'm like, we're outside, all the young folks are hanging out, and it could be anywhere from like 12-year-olds to like 20-year-olds, right? And my best friend's like, like go up to them and say this, like it's cool as fuck, right? That they're playing it off, like they're not laughing or anything. So I'm like, all right, cool. And he says like, I think it's like Yasin Pedet or a decent Pedet, it's one of those. And I go up there like adults, I'm like, yeah, Yasin Pedet, and motherfuckers are dying, bro. They're like dying of laughter. I'm like, god damn it.
What does it
already
mean?
know it. I was like, what the fuck did you? Everyone's like giggling back there. I'm like, so I just came out to a bunch of adults saying I'm gay as fuck. Like, yo, I'm gay as fuck. What's your name? Like, I'm gay as fuck. I'm like, bro, I hate you.
That's actually funny.
Dude, you know something fucking creepy? There was a girl there. She actually went to UNCW. She's a little younger than me. At the time, she was 13 or 14. And all the older guys, like 18 and up, were talking about how hot she was. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, okay,
Creepy
granted,
ass
I'm about her age. She was hot as fuck. So I will say that.
Yeah,
and,
but like a
but it is
13-year-old
weird.
when you're 18?
Yeah, dude, that shit's creepy. Bro, foreign people, bro. Them motherfuckers weird, dog.
We're
Especially,
foreign.
like,
we're not like that, bro.
Yeah, we're for like
marry our
we're
damn
American,
cousins, but we
yeah.
we don't do that.
Dude, you like
We're not pedophiles.
Dude, think about the Indian culture. They fucking that's not that bad, but they do like arranged marriages, and they'll like pick a girl out from like a young age just so whenever she's of age, and then you guys are getting married, and like you've never met this person,
That's wild.
and you're getting married to them.
Fuck
like
that.
that's crazy. I also have friends that like do like green card marriages. If you know what that is.
Yeah, for sure.
Get that money, baby.
We joke and say that's what my dad did to my mom.
That's hilarious. So for those who don't know, green card marriages is essentially like some people could pay like for it, and like a family will pay you to essentially get married to one of their family members to bring them over to America to get a
Make
green
them
card.
legal, yeah.
Yeah, and then they can bring the rest of the family later on. It's like a whole it's genius, honestly.
People pay for that shit too.
I have a price on my head. No, seriously, I wanted to know how much I would be worth because I'm single technically, and my dad was well, I'm just talking to people, but
True.
he was like $35,000 is how much my green.
So what I heard,
Yeah.
30, 40K.
Yeah, and apparently like if you're willing to like actually date them, it's worth more. And I'm like, I don't want to date them. No, that's gross.
Damn. And they're straight fobs too.
Yeah.
You know what a fob is?
Oh yeah, fresh off the boat. Yeah, come on, man. I came from the boat. Come on, I was born on the boat.
Yeah, we joke about my dad
like-
came on a boat too.
Oh yeah,
He's like, motherfucker, I came on a plane, bitch.
I was about to make a really racist Arabic joke about planes. Let me just leave that.
It was in the 80s before all that. So
I was fucking bro. That was a bad time for you guys. You guys had all the Muslim culture, all the Arabic culture, all like had to deal with that. Well, you look white, so you're lucky.
yeah,
but
I was about to say I went undercover through that shit, bro. I was
God, how
like,
old
unless
were you?
people knew me,
you were.
I was in second grade, so it was
Damn, you were a lot older.
2002.
I was in kindergarten, son.
Yeah, I was 8.
Yeah, or I was in pre-K actually. I barely knew what happened. I just knew that we were sent home. That's it.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't remember anything. That was all I remember. That's great. You actually had memories.
Oh yeah, I remember 'cause my teacher, her husband like was in New York near. I don't know if he was in the fucking tower at some point or we're in a building near it, but she was going insane. No. She had to like leave and like a sub came in and like right before
So
we
you guys were still in school, like class?
Oh yeah, this is
What the fuck?
This is in the morning. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was.
Is this Cronodal? Or
No,
actually,
this is
elementary
second
school,
grade.
so,
Yeah, I went to Greensboro Academy.
Oh, Greensboro Academy. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's like a charter school. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I know Greensboro Academy. So you're in Greensboro Academy, and they're like, "Yo, sub got to call." That's crazy. Yeah. Did your parents ever talk to you about that shit, like 9/11 and all that? Because
not really. I mean,
yeah.
I was
just curious.
I was a curious kid, so I
young.
like watched like documentaries and shit on it as soon as it came out, and like
I honestly
obviously all the conspiracy stuff.
I don't think my parents told me because I was so young. I didn't think I really fathomed what 9/11 was until like history class of like 5th grade or like 6th grade when they like were like, oh yeah, let's watch this video, and it's just like a video on like what happened, and I'm just like, holy shit, this happened in America? What the fuck?
I know.
It's nuts.
I remember my dad was pissed, and I mean, one, I'm sure he was pissed that like that happened and all, but mostly I think it was just.
It'd been funny if he was pissed for another reason. He's like, God damn it.
No, another reason he was pissed is because he knew this shit. Like he knew I was like about to be a whole shitstorm on the air.
That is true, bro. That's true, bro. Like what nowadays would have to happen for a whole group to get fucked? Like everybody gets so racially charged towards them. I don't even know. Yeah. I mean, there's that whole thing going on right now with like the Jews and like Kanye West bringing up that shit. That shit is fucking
and
cold.
how like Jonah Hill. I'm Palestinian, bro. I can't say much more on this.
Oh Jesus Christ, the Palestine.
Not Jews, Israelis. I'm cool with Jews. I got Jewish friends.
Yeah. Also, like that whole thing. That thing is hard.
What?
That's a hard topic.
Oh yeah.
You can't really like. As an outsider, you have no say because you can't really like who are you gonna side with. It doesn't really matter because it's like it's gonna be an ongoing debate forever.
Yeah,
the whole Israeli versus Palestine like it's over. If I'm not mistaken, it's over owning that area, right? That little land or whatever. What is it called? The little area between you guys.
Area between us.
Area. Oh, isn't that what it's about?
Oh, Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Kind of. So,
okay.
I mean, a lot of it is. So Jerusalem's kind of split up, though. But I mean,
I used to date a Jew. Yeah, she went to the Jewish academy.
She have Jubes?
What's Jubes?
You don't know what that is?
No, like boobs, like Jewish boobs. Yeah,
bro, it's true.
That's gonna be on a clip. That's hilarious. Jubes.
It's true, bro.
Is it? What is it?
Think
the
about
stereotype of it? Like, is it saggy?
They have
or
big
is it
boobs.
Oh, big boobs.
Yeah.
No, she did not have Jubes. She was Argentinian Jew.
Oh, it doesn't
Yeah,
count.
she's not a real Jew.
Yeah, Argentinian Jew. Like,
but she went to the
probably
fucking
has
Hebrew
German
Academy.
heritage.
Did you know there's a fucking serious ass Hebrew Academy here that motherfuckers like come to like
New Garden.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? It's expensive as shit, dude.
My buddy used to live like right across the street.
Yeah, they're like super strict and like serious about their shit. Like,
It's closed down now, I think.
What?
Yeah, it's been closed for a few years. They're
I
like,
wonder why.
I think they're putting like, this is what I've heard.
Yeah, let's start a cult there.
I'm down. I'm down. You know, get rich quick scheme. But,
yeah, we start like a massive church. We both denounce whatever we fucking believe in and just believe in something random and just get a bunch of money.
Yeah,
we're like,
and just disappear
and then
go to
fade away.
go to Brazil for a year and then
Speak in tongues. Whatever the fuck.
spiders.
Oh yeah, dude, cults are wild, bro. I watched a movie last night. It's a fucking great movie.
Which one?
Or was it The Menu?
The Menu.
It's not bad at all.
Is there a new one?
It's a newer one.
I haven't seen it.
It's about to not ruin it. It's not really culty, but it did give me a cult vibe. So like, there's a chef, and he's like a very renowned chef that does it on an island. And essentially, like, in order to even eat there, it's like super expensive. It's like you have to take a cruise there and you eat on this island that's like super sick. It's like for the top elite, right?
What do they eat? Like humans?
No, I'm not gonna ruin anything though. But it just say there's some like revenge and shit, and like it gets wild. Bro.
What's it on Netflix?
I don't even think it's streaming yet. I watched it on a legal website because I'm a
Oh,
piece
it's
of
like
shit.
out like theaters.
It was just in recent theaters.
Oh,
now
got
it's
you,
about
got
to
you.
start streaming. I'm sure it's about to. But it was pretty good. Have you seen Midsummer?
A little bit. That shit's weird as fuck.
That shit
The parts
is
I did see
weird,
was weird as
fuck, bro. Like cult shit like that.
Like crazy ass white people culture. That's
Dude.
scary as fuck.
Bro, they had this one scene where they had like, it was like the beginning. It was the beginning of like the 180, like where you're like, oh shit, like this is like fucked up shit. They made like the old people.
I didn't see that much of it. I just like the parts that I did see were fucked.
Dude,
So
there's
like
a part where the tradition was like the old people. Are you ever gonna watch it? I don't wanna ruin
Probably.
it. Oh, never mind.
Probably.
There's something with the old people that
No,
they really
honestly,
fuck
fucking
up.
tell me. Like I'm still gonna
They
watch
had
it.
a
even if you
fucking
tell me.
like voluntary, so a specific age. If you live up that long, they have to like commit suicide off this like cliff jump thing.
The old people do.
Yeah, they just
Why?
like walked out. It's just the way
Just
it
like,
is.
peace.
It's a circle of life.
Like
and,
I am gonna head out. Like,
and then one of the guys was still like kind of breathing a little bit, so they had to like bash his fucking
What the
head.
fuck?
And then like I'm not gonna ruin this part, but when you find out how they came about, like their traditions and shit, nuts. Like the plot was crazy. I was just like, what the fuck?
I gotta watch that.
That's good. That one's a really good one.
Everyone I've seen that's watched it said it's weird as fuck.
It's so
perfect.
good. I love shit like that. All right, any last thoughts? We hit an hour. We're good. The guns, fucking sick, dude. I would say
You can talk more gun stuff if you want.
What's the next gun you're gonna buy?
It is. Hold on.
If you had to get one.
1 second. I just realized my drink fucking fell over too.
Oh, that's what fell. Oh, it fell in there.
Whatever, it's empty. We're good.
Oh, thank God. That would have been tragic. Like, it fell into your bag and just like soaked all over.
We're good.
So wait, hold up. What's your dream gun?
So, all right. So my dream gun, like something like not like crazy, something like attainable,
Yeah.
is a Infinity 2011.
What is that kind of gun? Oh wait, I think I might.
So this is a 2011, but Infinities, they're all they're pretty much like the highest tier
Oh,
2011 you can buy.
nice.
And I want a race gun, which is like
What's a race gun?
it's open class gun, which has you probably know what I'm talking about.
And also, you did describe to me earlier that when you come to competitions, there's different classes that you can like compete in.
Exactly.
Where like open means anything, right? Any attachments,
Anything goes, yeah.
Anything
but I mean,
goes.
within like a certain,
parameter.
yeah, it's very loose.
And then
but
what about under that? Like, what's the next? Like,
next there's like limited, and there's which
is
pretty much open, but no compensator, no magwell. Magwell is what's on the bottom, like
to extend it, the clip.
no here. It's like the funnel. It lets you put in mags easier, like quicker. And no magwell and no optic. You can't have an optic either. It's a lot. So they added this new one this year actually called limited optics, which is open except no compensator, no magwell, and your optic has to be like this, like fixed on the slide. Because an open gun, it's actually fixed to the frame, so the optic doesn't move. Like every time you shoot this one, the optic will go back and forth with the slide. You know? Like this is what an open gun looks like. Like crazy shit.
Oh, that's sick. You can show them. That's
Yeah.
fucking nuts, bro.
Oh, that one's baller.
Just flash it right there at the camera. That's nuts, dude. Dude, they're like colorful and shit too.
Oh, you're crazy. And,
The fucking
and these are custom made. Like literally anything you want, they'll do.
Really?
Yeah.
expensive,
Like they
huh?
make. Oh yeah. I mean, an open gun like that probably, on average, like 12 grand.
Yeah, it's a solid used car. Have you ever thought about like, would you ever do this like Olympic shooting, like with the fucking disc and shit? Like
Skeet shooting. Skeet
yeah,
shooting's fun.
shooting. I've never done it.
Really?
Yeah, that sounds cool. You use a different type of gun for that, right? It's
Shotgun.
like a shotgun.
I didn't bring a shotgun. We can actually do skeet shooting over there.
Do you have a shotgun?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, so what's the feeling of shooting a shotgun versus what we've shot? What's the most
A
similar?
lot more recoil.
Oh, a lot
Well,
more.
it depends on the shotgun, but generally, yeah, 12. It's like if you're shooting 12 gauge, like double lot. Double lot is like the size of the pellets, you know.
Dude, you were explaining to me so much science earlier, like of like the even the ends of the tips of the bullets, like how they had the like you can shoot them over there. What was it called? What kind of
rimfire versus centerfire? Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And
Yeah.
like even the hollow point versus, and then there's also the FMJ, and then like the tips. I was like, bro, there's so much that goes into this. I only know what I know from Call of Duty. Like that's my limit.
And it's not a good resource.
Do you think that video games impact the shootings? Because that's a debate that adults like, usually like older, but still. Like the hyper violence in video games are causing anything?
I don't think so. I think if you're a crazy ass, you're a fucking crazy ass.
Yeah.
I mean, because like there's some. Do you have ever played VR?
Yeah, I love VR.
There's just one game I have.
Which one? Is it the realistic ass one?
Yeah.
The fucking military ass one. Is it like military based?
No,
or
this-
like battle royale style?
No, this one's like kind of like a sandbox, and it's like super realistic, like as far as like ballistics and like fucking like what it does to like the person you're shooting. Like, bro, that game is like nasty, bro. I
There's a
can't.
military game that's super realistic.
Is it Pavlov?
No,
Pavlov or
but
Onward?
That's good. Onward.
Oh yeah, I
That
played that.
one's
Hell
realistic
yeah.
as fuck, dude. It's annoying. Like if you miss the fucking mag,
Oh yeah.
it's gone. You have to go pick that shit up. Like, god damn it,
And
bro.
it's annoying though because a lot of times it's the mag in like VR is not where my real mag
No,
is.
it's
So
not.
I'm like
You have to,
grabbing like here or like here and like trying to like put
Yep.
nothing into my
And
gun.
sometimes it doesn't even fucking go in. You're like, god damn it.
It is fun though. It's crazy. VR is
fun.
fucking
VR is
crazy.
have you ever had VR porn? That's a whole crazy fucking segment, dude. I'm telling you. So one time I had a fucking subscription for because it was a $1 a month subscription. It was VR. I think it's literally called VR porn HD or some shit like that.
Yeah, the names are real original.
Yeah, I know, right? So it was Black Friday sale. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna sign up $1. Let me just find out what this is.
I thought you were about to say black something else.
No. So it's literally a whole nother world because you're like in it. And you can like look around the room and shit. The weirdest thing is if you do a threesome or like any like with multiple people, if there's another guy in the room, they're like looking at you. It's weird, dude. I can't do it.
I know what you're talking about.
You're like they're fucking you, and the guy's like,
fuck that shit.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's too real.
Fuck that, man.
How much money would it take you to have sex while someone's watching? Like a group of guys. Let's all watch it. Or
I don't know. Probably not that much. Like
$20.
You wanna watch me like have sex? Go right ahead. Like
I gotta think. It depends on who it is. If it's a stranger,
like it depends. I mean, obviously, like
it's
if
like
it's
$10 from each person.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have to be much. Like,
yeah.
Put on a show. Why not?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
well,
what are they gonna get? It's like
depends on who the girl is too. Do I like her? Because if I like her, that's the difference. Like if I really like her, like damn, I don't want to see people see her fucking naked. Or do I? I don't know. Could you date an OnlyFans model? Thought about this.
I like good girls, bro.
Yeah, I've really thought about this because I had hooked up with an OnlyFans model once, and then I like looked on her OnlyFans for fun, like free, not subscription. And she had a video of like her fucking a guy.
Oh,
and it was a black dude with like a big ass dick. No, we never dated, but I just took it up. And yeah, that would completely turn me off. Cause like, and I'm not trying to play a race card, but like black people got big ass dicks, bro. So I'm watching her get plowed by a big ass dick, and I'm like, I don't know whether to get hard, but I can't get hard because it's like a girl that I've talked to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's weird, bro.
No,
but there's people out there that like that shit, like cuckoldry, like that.
Oh,
dude,
that shit is weird.
It's weird. Like they want to see their girl get fucked. Strange. It's a strange world. I don't get it. I mean, there's a lot of weird fetishes out there.
There's some weird shit.
You got a gun fetish, right? Like you got like.
Oh yeah, I like stick my loaded gun in my mouth.
No, like you pull up a gun to her, she got a gun to you. Yeah, they're both guns.
Yeah, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah. That's a good ass fucking movie. What a throwback. Man, Brad fucking Pitt.
I actually saw that recently. All the gun stuff is so fucking fake in that movie.
Dude, it's 2000 like what? 2000?
They have like such fake ass like futuristic armor. That's it's like
well, that's all of it during that era.
Yeah,
because no one actually cared about how realistic it was. Yeah, and then now it's like they care a lot.
Dude, you'd be surprised, like in like movie and TV and like even big. What was that?
Someone still shooting?
No, that wasn't a gun. It was like a big fucking possums and shit back there.
Yeah. So what were you saying?
And there's actually I've seen wild turkeys back there.
What?
Yeah.
Did you blast that motherfucker? I was saying.
No, I didn't blast.
Dude, imagine. Okay, if you had to go animal shooting, what animal would you pick?
If I had to?
Yeah.
Like,
have you ever done it?
Like
hunting.
I've been like varmint hunting. Like I didn't keep them though. Like,
do you hear that? Is that a cat?
Oh, that was a bird, I think.
Oh, it's a bird. You're right.
But yeah, like pest control. I've had to do that.
Like just shoot varmints?
Yeah, like
out in the field.
Not in the field. Yeah, but like at certain places. Yeah, but
as far what do you shoot with? Like a 22 in that situation?
Either 22 or a pellet gun. Like if you have to
you do. Yeah.
And but that's like I'm like I don't enjoy fucking killing things. You know, I'm not a fucking psycho.
Yeah, I'm not either. But I will say, so like for this example, I've never shot a gun before. You were like, yo, let's go shoot guns. And I was like, all right, let's make a podcast out of this and let's have some fun. And I was like, oh my God, this is so sick. I want to do deer hunting once. Just one time. Just want to know what it's like. Deers are cute, but they're overpopulated. So it's like, I don't feel bad about it. And at the same time, like, I'm going to eat it. So it's not like I'm a piece of shit.
I've never been deer hunting, but I'm sure I could take one.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem I have about deer hunting.
We should go two noobs that haven't been deer hunting.
Dude, I have a friend that's like a pro.
Is he?
Like he owns land.
Like
he owns land for deer hunting and shit. He's like a pro, bro.
We should like go out and like, it doesn't even have to be meat, but like you should go out and fucking just try to do it yourself and like just have him there, you know, like
that's how I die. Because someone else is gonna end up shooting my ass or something because I'm in like the wrong area.
No, just have him there so you don't do anything stupid. Like he'll call you out if you do anything, so you don't do
that would be kind of funny.
Just to see if you can.
Shout out to Jacob Green.
It might be a boring video just because my just
yeah. But here's the problem though. Deer hunting, you have to wake up fucking early as shit, bro. I don't know if I can do that shit.
Yeah,
I don't
you
want to wake
do.
up at 4 or 5 a.m. to drive out to the middle of fucking bumfuck
Yeah, they
just
wake
to
up
shoot.
real early.
They wake up real, and then turkey hunting too. Turkey hunting is even crazier.
Dude, that turkey was here at like 6 p.m. the other day.
That's fucking lit.
Yo,
Dude.
I was like, is that a fucking turkey? Because I saw something walking. I thought it was like a big, like a fucking, like,
Yep.
a mountain lion or some shit. Or like, you know, because I saw like the big black body. And then I was like, oh, it's a fucking turkey, you know?
I heard
That boy, too.
I heard turkey hunting can be really boring though, because if they don't show, like, there's not a lot, you're just sitting there calling them the whole fucking time.
I guess that's how any type of hunting is.
Yeah, I guess.
I have like ADD and ADHD real
I can't
bad,
do
so,
that.
man.
And you know what's fucked? You because there's guns, you can't be drunk, so you can't even drink. Can't get fucked up.
I mean, if you're on
legally.
if you're on your own property, you can.
If you're on your own property,
You can
But-
drink. You can get fucked up as much as you want on your own property.
Really?
With a gun. Yeah.
What the fuck? I did not know that. So you just gotta buy a bunch of land. And then
Yeah.
just
I
fucking-
mean, like, say, like, you're at your house, like, you're drinking, and, like,
what do
you
we
need
like
to
ship
like,
deers
someone
in?
breaks in, what are you gonna do? Like, just not use the gun because you've been drinking, you know? Like,
True.
yeah. So,
Oh, do you know how many times I've ran through scenarios in my head of like what it would be like if I was held at gunpoint, or like
the trick is to not get to that point where you're held at gunpoint.
you never know, bro. I like at a salon
someone-
or someone like trying to get money.
It means they got to get the jump on you.
Bro, my best friend's got a gun pulled on him.
Really?
Yeah, when he was working at a gas station. Yeah, crazy scenario. I mean, he got out of it like fine.
I keep an eye out for that shit. I'm not like fucking like, you know, ocular pat down. You know,
Yeah.
Fucking like Navy SEAL, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But like, nah, like.
It was an unfortunate situation because the gas station was really small, so the guy just literally
Wait, what? He said he shot him?
no. He just
Oh,
put
oh,
him at gunpoint
shit.
like, yo, give me the money.
Oh, it's better to
He
say.
gave
Okay.
him money, of course.
Oh, yeah,
and the
like,
guy left.
for
They're
sure.
he's
Give
I
him the
would
fucking
too.
money.
You know what's crazy? His boss got mad at him for giving him the money. Indian guy.
How much was it? Probably like $80 or
Fucking,
something.
yeah, like totally worth your life, right? Like,
the
yeah.
fuck?
No, don't. No, I don't have it. Like none. No, I'm not giving it to you. Like, what the fuck,
No,
dude?
fuck that.
There's a crazy ass video. So I follow a couple like, well, this one went viral because of the news, but like I do follow a couple like cop reaction and like gunfire reaction video channels and stuff. There's a really big cop one where he like dissects body cams and stuff.
Active, what's his name?
Mustache guy, white dude with the mustache, sick as fuck.
Active self-protection.
I think so, something like that.
Fuck,
But
I don't know.
I follow like 2 or 3 of them, and then there's this one video, and this happened in I think LA or something like that, and it was during Chinese New Year's. This recent one, and there was an old man, old Asian dude, like 70 something, bro, crusty as fuck. His wife has just recently passed or something, and he came up with like this weird ass looking like pistol and shit, and he was shooting up like Chinese dance areas.
Oh, when was this?
This is recent, like Chinese New Year, so February. And
Oh shit.
and there
didn't even
was
hear about this.
there is a good thing in this story. Yeah, there's so many shootings nowadays, it's so hard to keep up. Like there was one just 2 days ago.
I think there was one today too.
Wait, really?
There was like this Tweet 16 one, and there was another one today or some
Do
shit.
you know about that guy, the black kid who was like really young
Oh,
and he
yeah.
gets shot by like an old dude like in the skull?
Some
That's
old-
so fucked up. It's caught on like the Ring camera or something.
Oh, was it
Yeah, I
actually?
think
They have
so.
video of it?
I'm pretty sure, dude.
Yeah, dude's gonna be fucked.
Well, he's already fucked. Like he's fucked, but he's 78. So what's annoying is like he was already dying.
He just later
He ended a
beat his
young
ass.
ass dude's life. Yeah.
Beat his ass. Just
Yeah,
teach him a
just beat
fucking
the
lesson.
shit out of
yeah.
him. All right, here's what we gotta do. We gotta do the North Korean shit. This whole lineage of family is now in prison. I was just like,
For like 5 fucking generations.
5 generations, you're fucked. All of you because of your grandfather for being a racist.
And I think it goes up to like your 4th cousin or some
Dude,
shit.
it's
like,
nuts, bro.
extended ass family.
Nuts. But back to so this shooting, right? So there was a footage of a different dance studio of like a party or whatever of this young guy who's like probably our age, and his mom owned the place, and the guy comes up with the gun. And I think for some reason he had to like reload or something. The dude like react like and just takes the gun and like it was nuts.
No
like I was just
shit.
like, boo, thank God, because he saved everyone's life like in that area. But he already killed like 18 or something. But it was
Holy
just nuts.
fuck.
It was just nuts, dude. 8 to I might have read it wrong, 8 or 9, but it's still serial killing.
Dude, what
But,
the fuck?
Yeah, it's just crazy because I think about scenarios like that. I'm like, would I puss out or would I do something or like what do I do? I don't
Always
even
carry
know.
a gun. I always have a gun on me.
That's true, but
Unless I'm, like, drinking or something.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Guy pulls a gun. That's where that training comes in. That
Yeah. Dude, from concealment, I can draw and fire the first shot in like 0.8 seconds.
you might get a wound too though.
So if
Might get a
they're
shot,
already
too.
aiming at me, I already like no,
You lost.
I wouldn't do that. You have to
assess the situation.
You have to wait for a distraction or something like that. Just one split second. Because most people that are doing shit like that can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've watched so much fucking Jocko Willink and like all those like guys. There's another Navy SEAL video where he's like dissecting what would happen if you were actually in a legitimate shooting. Like where he was, it was another Navy SEAL guy. I forgot his name, but a white dude, and he's just explaining like, okay, we gotta assess the situation. Are you in a school first, or are you in like a hospital and blah blah blah? Because each situation is different. If you're in a concert, you run to the fucking you run the fuck
right.
like you. And he said this really cool pointer that I never thought about. Most people run away from where the sound is coming from, but in a building, most likely that sound in most scenarios is an echo from the gun. So that's not actually where the bullet is. So if you're he was saying like in a building, there's sometimes where you could run towards the sound and be safe versus running away from it, because then you actually could be running into the actual guy. And I was like, whoa, like there's so much science to this.
Yeah, there's like
it's nuts.
A lot of stuff you have to think about like that, especially like if you have a gun. Like, you know, did you ever hear about the guy that there was some guy like came with an AR, started shooting people? The guy just concealed carry. He stopped the dude. He killed the dude. He still had a gun out, and when the cops came, they killed him.
I feel like
because they thought he was the shooter.
Yeah, that's another thing, dude.
Yeah, and then they got off scot-free. So like,
dude, do you know the laws behind like shooting someone in your house?
Oh yeah,
because each state is different.
North Carolina, pretty much, if they force entry, it doesn't even have to be breaking or anything. Like, literally opening a window. It depends. Like, if there's other people in the house and if he's like running away, I'm not gonna fucking shoot the guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it's just me, like in like an apartment or something, he's like leaving, whatever, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, that
it depends. If
crazy.
He has a gun, all bets are off. I'm shooting.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not waiting for him to shoot first. You know?
Oh yeah, he's a gun.
If he has a gun, then no. But if he doesn't have a gun or anything on him, the thing is, you don't know if he has.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit's scary as fuck.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, pretty much.
All right, so last thing that we're gonna leave on.
Yeah, we can talk.
If you're giving,
all day.
yeah, I know. If you're giving something like a normal civilian who is looking to get into guns, what is your advice for one starting their journey into owning a gun, and also your advice for for protection, like in a situation where for instance, example, what's your advice for me for what I want to get a gun for my house, like safe and all that stuff? Like what tips, pointers? All right, first learn how to shoot. That's the start.
Yeah, well, first you need a gun. So, like a good gun that's super reliable. It's inexpensive. Glock 19 or Glock 17. Okay. Just if you're not going to carry.
Common.
If you're not going to carry the Glock 17 because it has a little bit longer grip. But for you, you'd probably like the 19, because if you have smaller hands.
I do have small hands.
No offense or anything.
No, we were holding that tiny little mag. I was having a blast with it. I was like, yeah.
Right. But yeah, Glock 19, you can get them like a Gen 5. Like $500-$600 now. Okay. And you can get an MOS, which means it's has the slide is cut for an optic, so you can just get an optic plate and then you can put like a red dot on it.
But do you think that's recommended for someone who's just protect? Maybe.
Yes. Maybe red dots. They're superior to iron sights. Like just period. Like.
You're right. Yeah. The worst case scenario, you have a guy come in and you miss.
Right. And like, bah, 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 bah. Like, even though I have a red dot, I still have iron sights. You see their backups?
Yeah.
Right here. So if you look through, you can actually see the iron sights. So like if the red dot were to fail for some reason, which that's rare if it ever would happen.
But you would be able to see. How does a red dot work? Like, what's the science behind that? Is it just battery ran?
So this is actually a. Wait, is it what?
Is it battery? Like how?
There's like a little watch battery. It's like what is it? A CR 2032.
So you just replace it every now and then?
This lasts at least a year, and this thing is always on. It never turns off.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Like 24/7, which I like. Some of them are like shake awake, and they have like sleep mode. I don't want that. I just want this fucking
scenario
ready to rock at all times. Okay,
so get a gun like a Glock. You said most 17, 18, 19. Glock 17, 18, or 19.
Not 18. 18s are the automatic ones that you can't own.
You can't have.
I love
17 or 19. Oh, those are the ones that are like. Oh, shit.
Glocks, yeah.
So you should get a Glock.
Factory full auto Glocks, yeah.
You fucked the shit out of someone. I was just like, so Glock 19 or 17?
Yeah, those are starting guns.
That's 19?
19 is a smaller grip.
Okay. So get one of those. If you can, get it with the whatchamacallit so that you can put a red dot on it.
Get the MOS version.
MOS version.
I don't know what it's something in German. I don't remember what it stands for.
So get that.
It means like pretty much means
get a
optics
sight
ready
if you
version.
want, and that's about it, right? You don't need anything else. Bullets.
I would say like if you're really serious about shooting and want to learn, definitely get a red dot. Like at this point, like people used to think it was like optional and stuff.
It did help a lot, guys. Like I
mean, it's night and day difference. Like it's just, I mean, just like numbers don't lie. Like for example, I can do under a second with iron sights. It's like 10 yards about it takes me to like acquire sights and everything. Anything more than that, it starts to get rough. Red dot, I can do it all the way back here, which is 25 yards, and I could even go further, but I can't shoot past that. So,
do you recommend safes?
Gun safes?
Yeah.
So if you have, it depends.
Yeah.
Like I have a safe where I put the shit I don't shoot. You know what I'm saying? But like all my stuff.
Where do you keep your thing then? Or like you don't have to sell us the exact location, but like where do you
safe?
No, your gun. Like you just keep it near you.
Oh no! Like this gun is always like on my nightstand or on me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's always by.
Yeah, exactly. Like I pretty much leave it on until I take off my jeans whenever I go to sleep. Unless, like if I'm at home and I'm chilling in my room or something, like I'll take it off. I'm not gonna just sit with a gun in my fucking pants.
Yeah.
Because at your house you have a lot more time. If you do hear something, you have time to go grab a gun versus whenever it's.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Versus you have to use it concealed. You want it cocked and locked so you can do it as fast as possible because that's how you win fights. Is getting the first shot off.
So gun safe optional.
So if you have kids,
yes.
What some people do, or what you should do is get. They have like small like handgun safes that are like some of them have like fingerprint scanners, some of them like quick like 4 number like codes. So you can pop in a code quick, it'll pop open, you can grab it. But if you don't have kids, I mean, put it in a fucking drawer or something. You know what I'm saying? Like or like it. As long as nothing is gonna mess with it, then it's not gonna go off by itself.
Yeah, and you gotta have your safety on.
Yeah, but like even at the house, sometimes like if I've been dry firing, like I'll put a mag in like a loaded mag, but I won't cock it, until I leave, like the next time. But like if I'm going home normally and I just take my holster off with my gun in it, it's always cocked and locked. I'll just set it down as is, because you can actually there's something called bullet setback that can happen if you...
Is the Glock 17? Sorry, this is something I just thought
ahead,
about.
yeah.
The Glock 17 or 19, right?
Yeah.
Is the trigger super light or is it stiffer? I feel like I would want a gun that's more stiff just in case of an emergency. Like, I don't want it to be an accidental, like, oh, I could just pop that shit off. Like,
Oh, that's right.
Like the 1911, that shit was so easy to pop.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's... You have to... Mine
There's
is...
pressure in that, right?
Right, mine's not even that light on this one because I carry it.
But what about the Glock 17 and 19 that you recommend?
They have 6-7 pound triggers.
Okay.
This is
so it's hard.
2.5 pound.
Oh, so it's really hard.
Nah, it's not, I mean, I wouldn't say really hard.
How is it compared to the Magnum?
The revolver was like a 12, 13 pound trigger.
So it's like half of that.
Yeah.
Okay, but more than that.
Yeah, a lot more. Like people like 19 and 2011s. The reason they
so fucking light.
Yeah, the triggers are just the best triggers of any guns out there, any handguns. I mean, really rifles. No, like a lot of rifles have good triggers, but
okay, interesting. So it does seem like a safe option. There is some pull to it, so it's not like you can just oh shit.
Right, but one thing is the Glocks are striker fired, which means like this, for example, is hammer fired. I have this hammer right here. Make sure it's not loaded. Yeah, the hammer that goes back.
What's a Glock?
Striker fired. So it's all. The striker is kind of.
They don't have that thing.
No, they don't have a hammer. A striker is pretty much like a thing that like holds the firing pin, and it whenever like you pull the trigger, it'll kind of like wind it up, and then once you get to a certain point, it'll release it.
Oh, so it's kind of like the Magnum in a way, like holding it.
Kind of. Like, that gun actually has a hammer. It's just you
just don't see it.
It's a hidden hammer, like so it won't snag on stuff because that's like a super deep.
So
concealed.
Glock, it's like when you press it, as you're pressing it, it does start cocking the thing.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about that.
A little bit. So Glocks are different than like a lot of other striker fires, just the way they feel. I mean, they all kind of feel similar, but it's not as. You'll have to. It's hard to explain.
I'll have to shoot one and then just see if I actually want that or not. I think my dad has a small. He has a small Glock.
Because I don't like striker fire guns.
Yeah. Why though?
Just I don't like the triggers.
But it has nothing to do with anything else. Just triggers.
Right. I mean, I think Glocks are amazing guns. Like, they're pretty much the most reliable 9mm handgun you can buy.
What is the percentile chance that it could get jammed? Any gun? Just curious. It's low rate, right?
Oh, very low. Like, like this. Like none of my guns except that old ass one, which I probably just need to.
Yeah. I also think it's very like having the gun itself is gonna scare someone away.
Yeah.
Only in scenarios where you see they
definitely
gun,
not. I mean, thankfully I've never had to pull it on anyone, but like I'm pretty sure, especially something looks like this with this bright ass light, like right in their face.
Motherfuckers know what the fuck is up, bro. But you'll also get I almost feel like if you have a concealed carry, you're gonna get a stipulation around you holding it where they're like, oh shit, like yo, he knows what the fuck is up, bro.
Oh, people like whenever I go out, I'm not drinking or something. Like I have my gun because you can do that in North Carolina as long as you're not drinking. You can be in a bar. Drinking. Some states you can't do that. Some states you can actually drink in a bar with your gun, as long as you're under .08.
That's nuts. Texas probably.
I think South Carolina might be like.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, definitely look it up before you do anything.
So like, yeah. Do you ever have like looks or anything like from like people, kids, or anything when you have a concealed carry? Like motherfuckers like, yo, who the fuck
they can't see it.
Oh yeah.
Concealed is concealed.
What I mean, but like, what do you just cover it?
Oh no, I don't use this holster. Whenever
I know, but like even a concealed carry. It's
it's in my belt, like inside my waistband.
Oh, but
with my shirt.
Yeah, you're right. Here, yeah, it's only if you like that.
I'll show you how it looks.
Okay.
After this.
No, you're right. No, because I do remember my one of my workers does have concealed carry, and you can't really tell.
Yeah,
it's like one of those where he has to like show it.
Right. Yeah, that's how mine is.
Okay, interesting. Okay. Do you think, would you recommend the average American to get a concealed carry or no? Only those that are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's make it Texas, baby. That's like North Carolina and Texas would be wild nuts. Yeah. What is the gun regulation here like? Is it 50-50? Like not too bad, like not too strict or strict? Because I know like Texas,
we're pretty good
is super open.
Yeah, and
then Cali is like super not.
We're like Texas.
Okay. All right. So very open.
Yeah, I mean, especially since we did away with like the pistol purchase permit thing.
What's that?
Which is you don't have to get a pistol purchase permit from the sheriff anymore to buy a pistol. A lot of people think that's a bad idea, but it's really not because you still have to get the same exact background check done. Actually, if anything, so you have to get it at the gun store now instead of like. So it was an old racist ass law from like the Jim Crow era. It came about in 1919. It was pretty much so the sheriff could deny black people from getting pistols. You know, like because it went to the actual sheriff, like the
chief white dude.
Right.
Yeah.
And he could just be like, oh.
No.
Nope, they're not white. Yeah. Nope, denied.
I see.
And they would let white people get.
And so they just kept that going.
Yeah, because you have to pay $5 a permit. It was a money making thing for them. You know, it was maybe if it wasn't that much, it was still a lot of people buy guns here. Like $5 a gun, a pistol sold.
All right, so Glock 17, Glock 19, have that attachment, red dot sight. If you want to get a safe, if you have a kid, for sure get a safe. Any last tips?
Practice. Dry fire. Practice. You're not gonna get any better just not practicing or not shooting. And
it was fun.
It is.
It was fun.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a blast. That was like really cool experience. I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
This is how it is. It made it less scary to hold the gun. It made it more aware of like the power of it, but did not so much scared of it. Like when I was first out, I was fucking terrified. I was like, goddamn, hitting over and then lives.
Yeah, and then you shot the 22. You're like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
then you shot the 9, and then you're like, whoa, that's a little bit different, you know?
Right. That shit was nuts.
Whenever like the first gun I ever shot was a 9. Whenever I was young, and it had way more recoil
than that one. Yeah.
Than it was actually a Beretta.
Oh fuck.
That's why I got one. But
that's how you lost virginity. Well, you went with a big ass black dick, Beretta.
Yeah, it was a big 5-inch 92 FS, and they had like I played video games and stuff. I mean, I thought 9mm was like weak.
Yeah.
I was surprised how much recoil it had actually because it wasn't like that much less than a 45. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Now those games make sense. Why there's like it's hard to keep firing at recoil wise.
Oh yeah, and like most games like Call of Duty, like
that shit was hard as fuck.
It's way too easy.
Yeah, it is easy compared to that shit. That shit was hard as fuck.
Like if you like shooting games,
I do.
Have you ever played Insurgency Sandstorm?
No, but I know what it is.
That game.
That's hard? Realistic?
It's realistic, and it'll teach you about guns, because, like, shit attachments that don't work in real life don't work in the game either.
Oh, that's good
so,
as
like,
fuck.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, man. Thank you for taking me out, man. This was a blast.
Yeah, man,
I appreciate you. Yeah, you guys follow him. What's your Instagram?
At John Soufia. At JOHNSOUFIA. I don't post gun stuff much on there, but
fuck it.
Follow me if you
Still
want.
follow him. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
See you guys.
That was a blast.